even gonna respond, because the thing is, I don't believe that this young man, Alex, really understands what the hell is going on. I don't know him. I don't even, there's not even a muscle in my heart that wants to bash him or try to derail him. He's young, bro. And I genuinely feel as if he can have a bright future ahead of him if he wants to. But what we're not gonna do is, me on my journey as a creator and everything that I've built, took so long to build and, build over the years and be vulnerable on the internet, is just clip shit out of context, paint a picture of me that is just not accurate at all, and then run with it. And to a degree, I was just gonna let it slide, because at the end of the day, you can't make everybody happy. Like, it's the internet. We literally react to videos all the time, and we're talking about other people's situations. And it's like, I always tell y'all, take things with a grain of salt, because when it comes to this internet shit, there's always another side to the story.
Take some accountability here.
It always can get a little bit deeper. There's always another side of the story. Or you watched this video, but you didn't watch that video, so now your brain is painted a certain way. It's almost impossible to make everybody happy when it comes to this internet shit. But at the end of the day, I did say something. I did give criticism. He didn't like my criticism. And now he tried to put a video out on me attacking my accountability, my character. So let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. If you don't know what happened, I recently made a reaction video to let me just go to his channel. If you don't know what happened, I recently made a reaction video to this vid right here. Where is it at? Okay, right here. Cloud9, we did not forget what you did. Okay? I reacted to this video because, just like anybody else in my friend group, if you did something wrong, I would want to, I'm gonna hold you accountable. Especially, you're within my friend group, you're one of my peers. I have grown my audience by being real and being transparent with y'all. So if somebody that I create content with, collaborate with, consider a friend on this internet shit is like doing wrong, or they're saying he's doing wrong, you think I'm not gonna address it? And then you guys are spamming it, sending it to me and being like, yo, Berto, what's going on? Berto, what's going on? How do you feel about this? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna address it. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So I react to this video, and let me be clear. I gave criticism to Cloud. I held him accountable. There was plenty of times throughout that video I said, hey, Cloud, you are wrong here, here, here. Yo, Cloud, this was some lame ass shit here, here, here. Yo, Cloud, But the reality is, I know Cloud. I have a relationship with Cloud. And me and Cloud aren't even best fucking friends. We're just cool. Like, that's my dog. I genuinely fuck with him. We create content together, but I don't talk to Cloud every day. So I gave him constructive criticism, and you know what the difference is? Cloud watched that video. He called me personally and said, hey, man, I appreciate the feedback. Hey, man, I appreciate, you holding me accountable. He didn't call my phone on some like, oh, bro, you're being mean to me, and He said, nah, I appreciate, you being real with me. And then we were on the phone for another hour and a half just talking about, just how to move, man, because when it comes to this internet shit and you just trying to, and honestly, forget the internet shit, but just this life shit, when you are literally navigating this world as a young man, like, you make mistakes. And what happened between Cloud and this Alex dude, honestly, is a bunch of petty, emotional bullshit. Cloud was being petty and held out paying this nigga money, but this nigga got paid at the end of the day. He did not get scammed. He got on the internet. Hold on. The very first thing this nigga says in his video exposing Cloud is, I got scammed. Pay attention, chat.
So recently, I've been seeing a lot of news online about a bunch of different content creators and streamers just not being terrible people. One of the most notable ones that just came out is that guy named Jordan Cisco, who got mad because he spilled water on his PC, so he punched up his wife.
Mind you, look who he's comparing. Look who he's comparing Cloud to again in this video. He's comparing Cloud to somebody that put his hands on somebody, on his wife. Let's go.
Take it off. Take the lid off. Chill.
Let you know that, you can't trust the creator just because they have a nice smile, just because they come across on camera is good. That doesn't necessarily make them good. And I'd like to share a story of my own personal experience with this as a cautionary tale and to spread awareness. Because the last thing I want is for somebody to get scammed or taken advantage the same way that I did. With that, let's get on with this story.
Scammed and taken advantage of. These are the words that came out of bruh's mouth. Got it. So when I see a video about Cloud scamming and taking advantage of someone, I'm like, hold on, I gotta tap in. Let's get into it. Cloud paid that guy his money. This guy got paid in full. What Cloud did was some petty, stupid, lame shit where he was holding out, wasn't responding fast enough. Cool. Not saying that bruh shouldn't have been upset about that, but it is what it is. Nobody got scammed. So I give my feedback. Cool. I talked to Cloud. Cool. A few days later, the Berto files drop, bruh. So here we are. The one Cloud9 situation just got way worse. Got me all up in the thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? Really don't know what this video is about, but sure enough, you guys got it to my attention. This video literally only dropped 3 hours ago. Y'all brought it to my attention before this shit could even pick up. And now I'm in a kind of like a, what's this? I click on it. And this is a Berto hate video. This is what this is. This is a Berto hate video. Take down Berto. And, it only has 2,000 views. It's only been 3 hours. Take some account. But it also has 231 comments. Let's read the top comment. Let's read the top comment. Or some of the top comments. This is about to be one of the greatest YouTube content creators beasts of all time. Damn, the drama's so entertaining. Bro's exposing the whole industry. You're cooked, buddy. So this nigga is literally farming drama within the community. Right? He's farming drama within the community. Things aren't going the way he planned because you literally dropped a video coming from my character, trying to paint me as like some toxic red pill nigga, some type of like, nigga, I blew up on YouTube by telling young men to stop doing that toxic red pill shit, to be yourself, be confident, don't be emotional, don't be a bitch, which I'm being emotional right now. So I'm doing some bitch ass shit right now. I'm being emotional right now, but I'm passionate though. This is the shit that I do every day. This is the shit that I love. And you tried to paint a picture that you compared me to Andrew Tate. Nigga, I used to make cartoons on YouTube, bro. I used to animate. How you gonna put an animating nigga in the same sentence as Andrew Tate, bro? So what we're gonna do here today is look. We're gonna react to this. I was gonna do you dirt. I'm not gonna lie. I really was gonna get back in my bag, write a whole script, timestamps. And I probably should have did that, but. Was this a sign from God that my mom's calling me right now? Sorry, mama. I'm gonna call you back. Sign from God, mama trying to slow down the process. But what was I saying? You trying to paint a picture of me being a toxic nigga, promoting that men shouldn't show their emotions. Nigga, I'm relevant on the internet because I got on the internet and told everybody about my emotions. I told people about my L's. I done opened up to y'all about all the types of things that I've done. You know what I'm saying? All the L's that I've taken, all the corny shit that I've done. I'm still a fucking nerd to this day. I'm not the guy that you're trying to paint me to be. You know what I'm saying? So this one honestly hurt a little bit because at the end of the day, I don't know this nigga, but I let him into my home. I've met him before. It was cool. Gave some constructive criticism, and now I got a hit piece on me. And this is my first time ever being in this type of situation. So let's get to it. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. Bunch of yapping. But we about to dispel this shit brick by brick. Get your popcorn, man. Here we go. And YouTube, join the Twitch streams if you're watching on YouTube. Link in the description. Come on, man. Take some accountability here, regardless of how much complaining and crying and shit that this brother here was doing. I challenge you, Cloud, to be the bigger person.
Boy, if you don't... I just want to start this video off by saying thank you so much for the love, support, and just overall openness that I received on the last video talking about my experiences, because it was through partially y'all perspectives, y'all telling y'all own personal stories, and just, you know, the overall support. It helped me realize, and I wouldn't fully even say realize, because I always kind of like knew it, especially after like the situation happened. But like y'all really like, sometimes I just feel like you got to hear stuff out loud. Really hearing it out loud, it really put it in perspective. Like, this person really was not my friend, and like, you know, it should have been obvious to me, and that's on me. So cool. I want to say thank you so much for just being good people. It's been a couple of days, and there's been some other drama from another streamer responding to this situation regarding me that I would like to address. Because honestly, you know, I feel like, you know how like somebody is like smart, like Cloud's a very smart person, and if he's smart in a situation like this, I guess, you know, the smartest thing would be to, you know, not address it at all, because, you know, he doesn't want to give me any more attention or more perceived clout, which is the smart thing.
Chat, and I appreciate everybody in chat right now telling me to keep my cool. And the reality is, I will keep my cool. I am a little bit passionate right now, because it's just like, sometimes I can't fathom the level of like lame shit that people do. But, you know, I'm gonna keep my cool, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep my cool. I promise you. I'll say this again. This video right here is not to derail Alex. Alex, I don't know. You got to be like 18 or 19. Bro, this little back and forth, it's not going to destroy you. I'm not here to destroy you. I'm not here to make you feel less of a man. But what we are going to do is hold you accountable, just like I did in the first video. And hold you accountable for what I can see. I don't know you, nigga. I don't know what you do in your everyday life. I don't know how you handle your relationships. I don't know nothing. All I did was react to a video that you provided. And I held Cloud accountable in that video. And I held you accountable in that video from what I can see with my opinion. You didn't like my opinion, but we'll get into that.
And he more than likely will do, because, you know, he cares about his brand, as he should. But I mean, on the opposite side too, for all we know, this man could be like plotting a 40-minute story time video addressing all this, just telling straight lies, for all we know, just waiting for it to drop. I wouldn't put it past him as well. But what it feels like is actually happening, it feels like he's kind of like sending people sideways at me. Like, you just like go to my comments and you'll see like his assistant, this is his assistant right here, just telling like random stories that didn't even happen, which, by the way, he wasn't even there for it. Or you'll see one of his streamer friends, which I'm about to address right now, get online defending him when he's clearly wrong. I will say I was a low-key like disappointed, but I'm not surprised, because I'm realizing birds of the same feather flock together. Today, I would like to
let's go.
address one of his popular creator friends, Whereyouatberto. I mean, Whereyouatberto, right? This grown man decided to hop online, react to the situation, and you know, he kind of basically disagreed with the premise of my video, which, by the way, I don't have a problem with anybody disagreeing with.
You do have a problem with it though, but we'll get into it.
Or feeling how they feel about me or the way I handled this situation. But the irony in that is, one of Berto's main points about me and why basically I was in the wrong and Cloud was absolved of a lot of his wrongdoings and low-key kind of justified, was basically that I'm clearly...
Never said that, by the way. I never said that Cloud was justified in his wrongdoings. Never said that, chat. I said Cloud did some lame ass shit and how Cloud can move better about it. But let's continue. let's continue.
This emotional guy, and most of what I'm talking about is my own emotional problems, and basically implying that there's something wrong with being a man that's in touch with his emotions and doesn't mind voicing them privately and publicly.
This is right here.
Okay, so look, there is nothing wrong with tapping into your emotions, period. I've made several fucking videos talking about that. Let's get into my shit, bruh. Because, nigga, you got me all the way effed up. If we go to virtually any Berto video and watch for goddamn 2 seconds, maybe a minute into an outro, I'm gonna sit here and tell you there's nothing wrong with showing your emotions.
Girls are smarter than us. But the difference is, you need to be listening to a woman who respects you as a man, and not the woman that just, end of the day, 100% wrong for me. All this shit's opinionated at the end of the day, right? I'm just giving you mine. And for my female viewers, don't worry, ladies. If y'all show me you want it, I definitely got the 7 type of music you don't want to date. We all have our flaws and we all got a lot of improving to do. But I think the first step in recognizing what we want out of our partner is looking in the mirror and asking yourself, do you even have the qualities that your ideal thought of a partner even wants in the first place?
Okay? This is the type of energy that I'm coming with, self-reflection. So when I am talking to you and saying you shouldn't be emotional, it's because, nigga, you over here bringing things into the sentiment that has nothing to do with the problem. You're over here sending long ass paragraphs. You're over here to bringing things into the situation that have nothing to do with the problem. And a nigga that is in tap with his emotions and in control of his emotions, that's gonna be the best opportunity for you to get what you want out of it. Because what do emotional peoples do? And I said this at the end of the expose. If I'm angry, yelling, we're just 2 people yelling over each other. If I'm not being emotional and I'm sitting back and I'm listening to what you're saying and I'm comprehending what you're saying, now we're communicating. Now we're getting closer to the problem. I mean, to the solution. So it's like when I say you're being emotional, I felt like you made a whole video exposing Cloud, because he scammed you, but you got paid in full, and then said, cuss counter. Oh, thank you. Y'all holding me accountable. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep the cussing to her low. And then said that I am being pretty much a toxic red pill guy for calling that emotional. It's like, and then you made a whole video coming from my character because I criticized you. Is that not being emotional? Like, you're literally, this whole video proves my point that you're being emotional. I'm being emotional right now. That would be what you call it? That would literally be an accurate part of what's going on. You're being emotional, nigga.
Here is acting like a hoe. This is where I gotta call a spade, bro. This young man right here, unfortunately, is definitely pretty emotional. This guy right here is being emotional. I'm gonna be honest.
Damn, but what he did not realize while trying to paint me to be this type of person and put me in a box, the person that's actually like that is the person that he is defending. Cloud. Because Berto, a 30-year-old man, is sitting here glazing a 19-year-old.
This is another thing that he likes to point at the entire video. 30-year-old man. Like, why are you trying to make this shit weird? I'm a content creator. Well, because I'm 30 years old, I'm supposed to like retire from YouTube or some shit. And I'm not fucking 30. I'm 29. Let's get that straight. My birthday's in May. I got like one more year. I got one more year to enjoy my 20s. Can we please let me enjoy it? Like, come on. But now I have a fellow content creator who's 19 years old. I have a fellow content creator who's 19 years old who I've met with and I made content with plenty of times, and I have a good relationship with him. You're trying to make it weird that I have any positive relationship with this guy?
Oh boy.
Bro, I'm 29 years old. You're a young king. You got a big empire. A lot of people are looking up to you. You're paying a lot of people, bro. And now this is glazing too. This is glazing because I'm stating actual facts, which is fine. I'm not mad at the humor though. You get your humor off, but it's just like, for anybody that thinks I'm glazing because I said that Cloud is a young, successful black creator that has over 600,000 subscribers, which is just absolutely a fact. And mind you, in this clip, he fails to show that I am holding Cloud accountable in this clip. I'm saying these things. Cloud, you are a young, successful black creator with an empire, and you're paying all these people. All these people look up to you. So you cannot act like that, Cloud. That's what the clip is saying. That's what the clip is saying. And don't worry, we're gonna cross-reference some of this shit and go back to what I actually said. But when I am literally defending you essentially in this clip, it's glazing though. Okay, come on.
Not realizing that part of the reason why Cloud stopped playing games with me and I was able to get out of being scammed was because of him. And at first, I was not going to say anything about this because Berto, to my knowledge, was an upstanding, chill guy and he didn't do anything to me. But since you want to disrespect me and you want to try...
He's literally being a hypocrite within like sentence after sentence, hypocrisy. As far as I know, Berto's a upstanding, chill guy. But because I gave you some criticism, now you feel like you can come at me and flip my character. Nigga. That makes zero sense. That literally makes zero sense. Let's listen to it again, Chad. Because I only met this guy one time. I met him one time. He was in my apartment. It was me, Dior, Cloud, and Cloud brought him and maybe like two other people around sometime at DreamCon. Berto is a nice, chill guy. Berto never did anything to me. So you have nothing bad to say about me. I have nothing bad to say about you. I don't know you. But I reacted to one of your videos. You didn't like what I said. Now we have a video exposing my character. Like you know me. You know me, right? No, bro.
And he didn't do anything to me. But since you want to disrespect me and you want to try to paint a narrative of who I am while not even knowing me, let's see where you're at, Berto.
Let's see where I'm at. Okay. Yeah, let's see.
So for all of you who don't know, Cloud talks about a lot of his peers that you see him on stream with, that you see him around collabing with in a negative light. Not all of them, but some of them. Mainly the ones that, like I said in my last video, he feels intimidated by or he feels like he should have what they have. And as if you go back to Berto's reaction, he confirmed that I was at DreamCon and we all were over at his house for like 2 hours whenever DreamCon happened last year when I was with Cloud, right? And basically what happened is I would notice a lot when Cloud was around like Berto or just, older streamers sometimes. What happens is there's kind of like this big bro, little bro dynamic where...
Yes, nigga! Because I don't give it's funny about this video. He's trying to pretty much paint a picture that me and Cloud have a problem as well. Imagine this. Has Cloud ever come out and said that he has a problem with Berto? No. Have I ever came out and said that I have a problem with Cloud? No. Me and Cloud have a very copacetic relationship. We create content together sometimes. It's cool when we hang out. We played games together. Me and Cloud have a very normal relationship, but we're also not best friends. So if Cloud, for whatever reason, feels jealous, intimidated, or whatever by me, is that my fault? And if Cloud has never presented that information to me, to my face, and said, hey, Berto, I'm not going to lie. I don't like when you do X, Y, and Z. I'd appreciate it if you didn't talk to me like that. If Cloud never presented that information to me, am I supposed to just be losing sleep at night about how Cloud might feel about me? No, nigga. Like I said, This is another example of emotional shit that I just don't deal with. I don't comprehend shit like that. Cloud is a grown ass man. He's young, but he's still a grown ass man. If Cloud has a problem with me, let him address it with me. But he never has, because we have no issues. And let me add on top of this. If me and Cloud hang out, right? If me and Cloud hang out, let's just go off of that. Because the point is that he's trying to prove right now is that when Cloud is at my crib, or when he was witnessing Cloud's interactions with me and other older creators, right? That there was like this little bro dynamic. Of course there's a little bro dynamic. Cloud is fucking 19. I'm 29. I'm 29. Well, you think I give a fuck that Cloud has 600,000 subscribers on YouTube? No, I don't. I'm a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, there is probably a little bro dynamic. I'm gonna treat Cloud the same way I would treat one of my close little homies, man. And if me and if Cloud doesn't present to me that that's a problem, what you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna live my fucking life. So it's like, yeah, I treat Cloud how I treat him, but I've never disrespected Cloud. I've never blatantly made a choice to like try to bully Cloud or make him feel any type of way. And if I hurt Cloud's feelings indirectly in any way, shape, or form, he has never made me aware of that. So if that's the case, it's my fault. I'm the problem. I'm the big bully. But you want to see again what is another quality of some bitch ass shit? You want to see what's another quality of some bitch ass shit? Again, you, my brother, you are here trying to speak for another man. And Cloud comes to you. Let's just entertain the idea that Cloud was venting to you about how he felt about me or any other creator. Berto, you're getting emotional again? No, I'm definitely getting emotional right now. Because I'm passionate about this shit, bro. Like, a lot of my content is, talking to younger men and giving y'all, advice and giving y'all the game about showing y'all, where I might have went wrong and trying to give y'all the opportunity to do better than I have. You know what I'm saying? So I am getting emotional about this shit. But, nigga, if Cloud is coming to you in the privacy of just you and him as friends, because like I have already established, me and Cloud are cool, but we're not fucking best friends. He's going to you and venting to you about me. Why is this information being put out on the internet? Why is this information being put out on the internet, bro? You made an exposed video about Cloud paying you late. I reacted to that video about Cloud paying you late. Why are you making a video about Cloud's feelings and emotions that have nothing to do about you getting paid late? You are literally leaking Cloud's personal information. Why are you doing that? Again, bro, emotional. That is bitch lame activity. Come on. Let's keep it going.
Cloud is normally the youngest, but the most successful dude around a lot of these older YouTubers, right? So what ends up happening is, and he's like short too, right? And most of them are like tall or just, they have more grown man physiques. So what ends up happening is he kind of gets like lil bro'd.
Good. I'm glad you like my streams more than Cloud, because Cloud's a bitch.
Yeah, so let's clip that out of context. Did Cloud have a problem with me saying this? No, because me and Cloud are cool. And then literally, luckily within this context, he actually left a little bit. Look at this. Listen to the clip again.
Bro'd.
Good. I'm glad you like my streams more than Cloud, because Cloud's a bitch. No, I'm playing. I fuck with Cloud, bro.
Holy shit, bro. Do you see what I'm dealing with? He put a clip of me saying, Cloud's a bitch. I'm just kidding. I love Cloud. Me and Cloud cool. Bruh. This is what he is trying to paint me as a bad person with. Nigga, it was a joke. Was it a funny joke? Hey, that's up to your interpretation. I don't know. I don't look at my fucking hair in this video. My hair's longer. I probably like this was probably over a year ago. And Cloud hasn't dropped a Berto is a mean to me video yet. So chances are Cloud was probably not upset about this. Okay? Matter of fact, me and Cloud made a video on my gaming channel of us playing a game together. What, just like a week ago? And I'm joking around and laughing with Cloud. Let's see. Look at this. Just 2 months ago, we got Cloud, Dior in the thumbnail. We're all playing games. We're playing Among Us on my gaming channel. Look at this. My nigga Upbeat in the chat actually has the full clip right here. Let's go. What is that noise? We're playing Among Us, man. So clearly me and Cloud have no issues. But again, somebody who's a third person in the situation is trying to rip me and Cloud apart. Okay, let's go. Let's continue though.
Well, my intrusive thoughts are going crazy today.
And on the surface, it can kind of come across as a joke. But like, I do low-key feel like people hide how they actually feel in subtle disrespect, sometimes behind jokes. And I would say
and that's true. That's 100% true. That's 100% true. Sometimes there is some truth in the jokes. But unfortunately, in this case, bro, I don't even know. Like me and there's literally nothing that there's nothing in Cloud's lifestyle or that Cloud does in his everyday life that affects me in any way. So it's kind of like, if you, like, what you just said is facts. What you just said is facts. Sometimes there are truth in the jokes, but I don't know Cloud well enough to really be jealous of him. Like, what? I don't know Cloud like that. Me and Cloud have probably met 3 to 4 times in my lifetime. And we've definitely talked several times over the phone, but, and when I say several, if we really had to count, it probably was like, I think me and Cloud have probably talked on the phone less than 20 times. But the conversations that we have had were good conversations. You know what I'm saying? Good, insightful conversations. And I'm sure that our friendship will grow over the years. But it's like, for you to sit here and try to paint, like, how could I be jealous of somebody I don't even know? And then let's just actually, are you in stock? Cloud still good? Yes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's kind of like, how could I be jealous of somebody that I don't even know? Not to mention the fact that, why would I be jealous? Why would I be jealous? I'm not jealous. I'm not a jealous person. But let's just say I was a jealous person. I don't know him. I don't know what he got going on, bruh.
I low-key did pick up on the energy a little bit. I can't just straight up say it's that, but like what I'm saying is Cloud, based off that happening after we left, he kind of took that a certain way, because Cloud constantly feels like he's trying to be Lil Bro or he's trying to be discredited. Because for instance, one of the things that they would joke on Cloud about, you know, while we were there is like, you know, like, you ain't really have to struggle like us. Like, we really had to struggle. You just got it pretty young. And I could definitely see how.
Yes, and I say that to Cloud all the time. I said it in the video. I said to Cloud all the time that this situation that you're having with this editor right now is because you blew up fast. You blew up fast on the internet as a young high school kid. My nigga Cloud was living a Hannah Montana life. So if Cloud walked away from that situation feeling like I was trying to Lil Bro him, hey, it is what it is. But I was giving him genuine advice. Hey, bro, I believe that you grew up really fast. You got a lot of motion really fast. And I think that you need to make sure that you're moving correctly. And this is an example of where he took an L and didn't move correctly. Because now you got this nigga exposing shit, exposing your personal information. So again, is that little broing somebody, giving them some advice? Because I am older and I have been slimed out before, and I have been slimed out by my friends before. Is that wrong? And then mind you, Cloud again has never presented this information to me. So you're speaking for another man. That's lame. That's lame.
And mind y'all, like, I can't even believe I'm defending Cloud based off everything he did to me, but like, I can understand why Cloud would feel like that, because it constantly feels like people are trying to little bro him or ego him, which it kind of makes sense now that I'm thinking about it a little bit, why he would have a big ego in response to that. But after we left DreamCon and we were talking later on, Cloud just started telling me, because like I said, me and him were very good friends, and he would confide in me.
My dog Cloud with the 10 gifted, man.
Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto?
Hey, Cloud, I appreciate the 10 gifted. I don't know why you just gifted me, bro, because apparently I think you a bitch. Apparently we don't like each other, and we got a bad friendship. That's crazy. Appreciate it, bro. Let's keep the show on the road.
He would talk a lot about just shit was going on, and I'm a person that listens a lot. I just sit and like.
Cloud's a generous guy, man. He out here gifting his ops. Yo, if he just gifted me 10, I wonder how much he'll give Alex. Hey, Alex, you probably need to spark this stream up right now, gang. He might drop 100 on your head. Free eats.
Listen to what people have to say. So he was just sitting there venting to me about how he feels specifically, he said he felt like Berto is one of the people that is jealous of him, and he constantly feels like this man is trying to little bro him, and he feels like he's intimidated by him because he's younger with more success. And just so we're clarifying, yes, this is
again, we just seen it live. Cloud just got in my stream and gifted me 10. And for all y'all that don't understand what gifted, that means Cloud just took money out of his pocket and put it into my pocket. He said, here, bro, I want you to have money. But let's just pretend that Cloud didn't just do that to show that me and Cloud are cool. We don't have no problems. I already told y'all, even if Cloud came to you in the privacy of his own friendship, Cloud came to you and said, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This Berto guy, I feel like he's hating on me, man. I feel like Cloud, I feel like this Berto guy, he's hating on me, and I just don't like that shit. He came to you. You are supposed to be his confidant, his ride or die, his right-hand man. He's coming to you. And look at where his information's ending up. On the internet. Emotional. That's not a good friend, bro. That's not a good friend. That is not a good friend, bro. Now, mind you, and I'm still going, again, I'm cool with Cloud, but I'm not above holding niggas accountable. It's kind of like, if Cloud did you wrong, you think it was cool to then expose information that had nothing to do with Cloud doing you wrong? How are you, you made an exposed video about Cloud taking too long to pay you money, and somehow you're talking about me, his content creator friend, that has nothing to do with that situation. I've never paid you any money. We've never done any business together. Makes zero sense.
The same Berto that reacted on stream a couple of days ago and glazed Cloud for like 50 minutes.
Cloud has been super cool, super nice. I have no bad experiences with Cloud. I genuinely consider him a friend. I don't have no bad.
Okay, so now we got to get into some of this back and forth. So he's showing this clip. We should let the whole clip play out. My bad, Alex. My bad. I'm moving too fast. Let's let the whole clip play out.
I have no bad experiences with Cloud. I genuinely consider him a friend. Like, I don't have no bad blood with Cloud.
He even went as far.
Okay. So he ends the clip right there. And the reality is, even with the back and forth of the clips that I'm going to show y'all, there's only so much. The video is going to be 30 hours long if I show evidence for every single thing that he has said. But it's like, let's listen to the full clip though.
As far as my POV of Cloud has been super cool, super nice. Like, I have no bad experiences with Cloud. I genuinely consider him a friend. Like, I don't have no bad blood with Cloud. But at the end of the day, I don't know what's going on with him and bro.
Okay. He conveniently cut that part out though. So I said, I have good experiences with Cloud. I have not had a bad interaction with Cloud. But at the end of the day, I don't know what he got going on with bro. Mind you, Alex put that in his video, bro. Alex is clipping me out of context, making it seem like I'm just overly biased, one-siding. I'm not trying to hold nobody accountable. Oh yeah, I just had an amazing relationship with Cloud. Cloud is the best person in the world. He's clipping shit out of context. Within the same sentence, I'm low key. I'm still being optimistic. I'm like, hold on. Just because I had a great relationship with Cloud, I don't know what happened between you and him. So I'm gonna hear you out. That's what a nigga just said. But he didn't put that in there.
You know what I'm saying? I have no idea what the hell's going on with bro. So I'm just listening, and I'm really just, the only reason I feel like I have to speak on this is because niggas are spamming this shit in my comment section. And it's like, yo, talk about. It's like, at the end of the day, if something happened wrong, I just feel like I'd be fake as fuck to y'all to just like, oh nah, I ain't see that. I'm blind to the bullshit.
Okay. So now that we got that established, let's get back to his video. Because again, it's like you clipping shit out of context. I'm not just this one-sided biased nigga. You clipping shit out of context.
To tell me that I believe around an older DreamCon, whenever they all were hanging out, Berto decided to have sexual relationships with the same.
Okay, hold on. Let's listen to this. Listen to this.
That I believe around an older DreamCon, whenever they.
I'm a friend. Like, I don't have no bad blood with Cloud.
He even went as far to tell me that I believe around an older DreamCon, whenever they all were hanging out, Berto decided to have sexual relationships with the same girl that he had sexual relationships with at DreamCon. Her name starts with the M. I'm not going to say the rest of her name because outside of that, she has nothing to do with this. And he said that the reason why Berto did it was because he was jealous of him. And he felt like, well, if Cloud could sleep with her, then I'm going to sleep with her too, because ain't no way.
Okay, so now let's listen to this. There's so many things wrong with this. One, again, you are another grown man getting on the internet, bro, and doxing what I do with my Johnson. You are getting on the internet and doxing what I decide to do with my Johnson. So that's the first thing that's crazy. You are another grown man getting on the internet airing out what grown adults are doing with their Johnson. Mind you, that has nothing to do with you. Cloud has never came to me and said, Oh, bro. Matter of fact, me and Cloud behind the scenes have spoken about the situation. We have an understanding of what happened. We understand where shit went wrong. That shit is crazy. So now we have, again, listen, young man, when I get on the internet and I'm telling you that I feel like you're being emotional and you're saying shit that really has nothing to do with the situation, you put out an exposed video about somebody paying you late. Not that they didn't pay you, paying you late. We got to be very specific. We got to be very specific, because if Cloud did not pay you, then yes, he scammed you. But you got paid in full. Your pockets are full. You have received your funds. And I'm not mad at you if you feel like you want to get on the internet and speak your truth. Hey, it's YouTube. We're all entitled to do that. We're all entitled to do that. But at the end of the day, how does that have any correlation to where I put my Johnson? How does that have any correlation to where I put my Johnson? So again, now you're just doxing shit. You're doxing my personal life. And it's funny because later in the video, you guys are going to see how he tries to like weaponize the fact that I've got on the internet and have made, I have opened up to y'all about my relationships that I've had in the past and my shortcomings that I've had in the past, and you know, maybe I'm talking about my first time losing my V card or some shit. Cool. But that's my story to tell. That's my story. These are my relationships. And when I go on the internet and I tell these stories, I never use a girl's real name. I'll literally say it in the video. Her name is, let's just call her Sarah, but that's not her real name. Why? Because that girl might not want that story to be told. She might not want the information out there. But you know what you just did? I don't even want to play it again, but I played it already, so I guess at the end of the day, if you guys wanted to, you could just rewind it. But it's like, you literally are like, I'm not going to say her name, but it starts with an M. Nigga, that's lame, brother. This is lame activity, brother. This is emotional activity, brother. If that, like, you're not supposed to do that. That's literally like man code 101. How are you gonna talk about another nigga's clapping situation? How you gonna talk about another nigga's cheek clapping situation, man? If Cloud wanted to talk about it, that's Cloud's business. If I wanted to talk about it, that's my business. Nigga, you ain't clap her cheeks, nigga, so shut the fuck up. And if she wanted to talk about it, that's her situation. But nigga, you ain't clapped her fucking cheeks, so shut the fuck up. Shit's weird, bro. Let's keep it pushing.
Wait.
Cause Cloud's a bitch.
And it was in me reminding Cloud that, okay, bro, you're treating me like this. You're treating me like I'm not.
Okay, so again, now here he's going to show that he has a screenshot. He has a screenshot that he was going to send me exposing that me and Cloud had relations with the same girl. I just want y'all to sit back and like think about this. You're a man. This nigga Cloud is coming to you and venting about shit, and you're what? You about to DM me, another grown man, and say, "Oh my God, Cloud had relations with the same girl you had relations with, and I just thought you should know." What type of pillow talking shit is this, bro?
Weirdo.
This is crazy. And again, you're trying to weaponize the fact that I called you emotional But this is literally the definition of emotional, gang. You have to understand. And look, I'm being emotional right now. I'm riled up. But brother, this is crazy. I have never screenshot a message of me messaging another man to blackmail another man. Holy shit. Bro, I hope that Cloud in this situation had your family like for at ransom or some shit. Where it's like, oh nah, now it makes sense where you gotta blackmail a nigga. Let's read what the fuck he was trying to DM to me. Yo, Bert. You know you think you cool with me when you calling me Bert. Yo, Bert. Cloud told me that you and him effed this girl, some shit like that, and you low-key jealous of him, and that's why you did it, apparently. So be careful what you tell. Like, come on, bro. This is the most, like, female shit I've ever seen in life, gang. Like, bro, did you have relations with her? No. If Cloud has a problem with me, let Cloud come talk to me. Mind you, me and Cloud talked about it, bro. And I'm not going to speak too much on it because it's just like, it's not nothing to really be talked about. Me and Cloud are good off that situation, and we're still cool. Like I just showed y'all, we did a gaming video freaking 2 months ago. But you over here trying to send a screenshot to me to expose something. What? I don't know what you're trying to expose. Look at him. He got screenshot after screenshot. Like, we literally count 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 4 screenshots that I can see. Nigga, you like, this is some female shit, brother. Female shit. Female shit. What are you trying to expose? We already know this. Let's keep it going, bro.
Nothing. You're playing all these run around in these games, but you don't even realize that, like, dude, you talk bad about all of your friends. So I'm like, bro, if you keep bothering with me and you keep messing with me and you don't stop playing games, bro, I'm gonna like tell Berto what you said, because I'm gonna tell Berto what you said. I'm gonna tell on you.
Weirdo.
I'm gonna tell Berto what you said. I'm gonna tell on you.
Weirdo.
Nigga, I'm not gonna lie to you, gang. I wish you would have sent that message, because I don't know what type of pressure Cloud thought this was, but I promise you, bro, if he would have sent this message, and I got this message, I literally probably would have looked at it and just started laughing, and then just like I wouldn't even have addressed it, because I don't even care. Like, I literally don't care. I literally give 0 fucks. I don't even know what he'd be like. Cloud was talking bad about you. Okay, I mean, that sun still came up. I still got money in my bank account. You know, I'm still doing what I do. Like, my life is good. I'm blessed. That doesn't affect me. That does not affect me in any way, shape, or form. So you trying to expose Cloud talking behind my back, all it does is let me know that you're weird, honestly, gang. Because if Cloud is, it's kind of like, let me put this in perspective. If I go to my close friends in my circle and I'm venting to them about something that's making me feel bad, yo, W Cloud with the 20 gifted, my nigga, man.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look sweet.
If me as Cloud, or if I'm talking to somebody in my circle, thank you, Cloud, again. I'm getting this shit off right now. But 20 gifted from Cloud, it's crazy. This nigga Cloud is just donating to all his haters today, bro. Alex, spark up your stream. You're going to get 100 gifted. If I'm talking to somebody in my close circle and then they're threatening me. Hey, W, babe with the gifted.
Where you at, Berto?
with, I'm going to tell the person that you've been venting to me about that you talk bad about them behind their back. Like, then you're not my friend. That just proves that you're a fake friend. It proves that you're a fake friend. There should never be a situation where I'm venting to my close circle and feel like I can't be vulnerable and speak my mind. You know what I'm saying? Speak my mind and then think that it's going to be in a screenshot getting sent to the potential opposition. Look at this, bro. And again, brother, you might think I'm being sarcastic or some shit. I'm really not trying to shit on you, bro. I'm literally trying to give you some advice right now. Whether you want to listen to it or not, that's up to you, bro. This is lame activity, bro. This is lame emotional activity. Now, I do understand that there is a whole other separate agenda on why you were doing that in black, but that's not the way you do it, though. You don't blackmail niggas. Like, that's just not how you do that. So, come on. Let's keep it pushing, though. I'm yapping.
It's just not cool from a friend level. And it's too, like, just stop playing with me, dude. So that's the reason why Cloud, as y'all see in the messages down below, that was one. There was other situations, like I said, what I just said about Berto, you can apply that to different creators and people on his team that happened to as well. So that's why Cloud stopped playing with me and he couldn't get away with scamming me. Because like I said in the video, I turned it around. And the reason why I was able to turn it around is because think about it. The only way that I would know that information, if I told Berto, like I'm saying it right now, if I said that to Berto, and as Berto has already confirmed in his reaction as well, he doesn't even know me like that. So the only way that I would know that is if somebody that he knew closely told me that, right? And was talking bad about him, which Cloud was. So it's funny.
Cloud was talking bad about you, Berto. Weirdo. Oh my God, bro. That shit's crazy, bro. Like, I just, again, man, I actually do feel like I do feel a little too old to be doing this. Like, I'm a little embarrassed right now. Because this does just feel crazy. I have somebody here really trying to, like, make this his point. This is like some high school drama shit, bro. I am a little embarrassed, I'm not gonna lie. But at the end of the day, I'm a content creator. These are my peers, and this guy's trying to tear my character down. So here we are, man. Come on, let's just keep it going.
I need to see Berto, like, defend this guy, not even realizing that, like,
good guy. You're a good guy. I can tell you're a good guy.
and mind you, Berto or Cloud or whoever, don't get on here and saying that's lame or, you know, I'm talking too much or nothing like that. Because whenever all of y'all were making content talking about the girls that you've had sex with, talking about the girls that you've mistreated or mistreated you, or just telling intimate personal stories about people, nobody said it was lame then.
Because it's my story to tell, nigga. Bro, I really could just end the video right here. You just compared doxing somebody's private relationship life to me opening up about my own relationship life. You just compared doxing somebody's private relationship life to me getting on here and opening up about my personal relationship life. I told my story. You're trying to blackmail and expose somebody else's. What are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? It is lame for you to do that. It is lame for you to do that. It is lame for you to do that. 100%. And you're a super senior? Okay, bro. We got some negative niggas in the chat. At the end of the day, I can't make all of y'all happy. But I would like to think that all the people with half a brain, knows that makes sense.
Nobody said y'all were doing too much then. So it's almost like, because it's me and I want to tell my truth, I want to tell stories that also happened in my life. It just so happens to sometimes be those people, and they just were the people in the wrong, and they can't, you know, tell it in the narrative that fits them. They want to make it seem like I'm wrong or I'm a bad person, when in actuality, I'm just standing up for myself publicly. If you disrespect me loudly, you can get addressed loud. But like I said,
That's true. That's true. And that's why, again, I'm not mad that you made this video, but you also got to understand that if you're gonna put a bunch of bullshit out there, nigga, you are liable to dirty your name. You're liable to dirty your name. Because you got on here and literally just started doing bullshit. It's not the same.
this was one of the creators where an instance kind of like this happened that Cloud told me about, but I have multiple stories like this.
Yeah, but he got evidence for all of them. Just imagine inventing to your homie and he's just building a RICO case to just expose you. Lame.
And it was through me gaining all this information from, like I said, just being a solid dude, a good friend, like a good listener.
Solid dude, good friend who takes screenshots of everything you've ever told him so he can expose you with it. Lame.
That I had so many of these stories and so many of these things about Cloud's character that he just told me or he just gave to me for whatever reason.
Yeah, he just stacking it in his pocket. Yeah, tell me more, Cloud. Tell me more, Cloud. Tell me more. Tell me more. I can't wait to drop this video.
But the other reason that I'm making this video in response to Berto is because the fact that you try to discredit my experience and make it as an attack on me as a man and my masculinity because of your view of what a man is very distasteful to me.
This right here is acting like a hoe. This is where I will take some accountability. If you guys think I'm fucking trolling, hey, take it up with the Lord. Take it up with the Lord. But I have a potty mouth. I've said in multiple videos that I'm trying to be better about cursing, but I do have a potty mouth. So what I will say is, probably multiple times within the video, I said this guy is acting like a hoe, or this guy is acting like a bitch. That is the equivalent of me saying, excuse me, I just ate, bro. I keep burping. That is the equivalent of me saying that you are being very emotional, which I also said multiple times throughout the video. I am not mad at you hearing another person call you a B and a hoe on the internet and then taking that and saying, hey, hold on, this guy is calling me out of my name. This guy's calling me out of my name. I don't like that. If that hurt your feelings, bro, respectfully, I do apologize. I do apologize of calling you out your name. But at the same time, correct me if I'm wrong, I didn't say you are a B. I didn't say you are a hoe. I said you're acting like one. And I'm standing on that. I'm 100% standing on that. Cross my heart, hope to die. I'm standing on that. You were acting emotional, brother. You were acting very emotional. So if I did call you out of your name, I apologize because I don't know you. I don't know you. And just because you did something emotional or you did some bitch nigga activity, that doesn't have to be a representation of your entire character. But that does mean in that moment, you did some hoe or bitch ass shit. Facts. Okay? So I will apologize if I called you out of your name. But that's really more of a testament of, honestly, bro, I just have a potty mouth, bro. And I'm trying to do better about it. That shit's costing me money. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. But other than that, man, you are being emotional. You are doing some lame stuff. I've already given plenty of examples of when you were doing it. Come on, let's keep it going. Again, I gotta call a spade, bro. This
young man right here, unfortunately, is definitely pretty emotional. This guy right here is being emotional. I'm gonna be honest.
Because for all of you who don't know, Berto, from what I saw when I looked him up, is one of those dudes who has that like performative masculinity and doesn't think men are allowed to live their lives past a certain age.
You telling me as a grown-ass man, you paid to get up close and personal and look up to another grown-ass man and wave your hands and shit? Oh, nah. That's where I draw the line, gang. As a grown-ass man, you telling me you paid to watch another grown-ass man and wave your hands like this, and when he says, put your phone in the air and turn the flashlight on and wave it. So what, the nigga tell you to drop your drawers and bend over, you gonna say you gonna do that too? Couldn't be me. Grown man, by the way. Y'all.
So here's another thing. If I can't make content and be funny and make a clip that like just off the top, I don't remember what video I was reacting to, but if I can't be funny and literally make a joke, bro, I don't want to do this content shit no more. You just used a clip where I was literally being funny. Mind you, you grabbed that from my stream. I literally took that and edited that like what? I don't know when I posted this. I posted this March 11th. I posted this on March 11th, chat. This is the edited version. But it's a clip. I was just being funny. It was a joke.
A person over 30 should not be singing their heart out to a 17-year-old underground rap.
I was reacting to a video. Chat. I was reacting to a video and I made a joke. And he just took that clip and tried to put that as my character. Nigga, I made that weak ass joke and I went to the Gunna concert 2 weeks later, singing my heart out, recording myself into more shit, nigga. And I'm not embarrassed to show it. Like, you really think that I think niggas can't go to concerts, nigga? Are you? Come on, bruh. Weirdo. Come on, bruh. I'm gonna let y'all watch the clip while I look. I'm reacting to a video and I make a joke.
Person over 30 should not be singing their heart out to a 17-year-old underground rapper. But then again,
as a grown-ass man, you telling me you paid to watch another grown-ass man and wave your hands like this, and when he says, put your phone in the air and turn the flashlight on and wave it. You telling me you listening, bro? Oh, so what? Did he tell you to drop your drawers and bend over, you gonna say you gonna do that too? Couldn't be me.
a person over...
Yeah, and then I went to the concert fucking a couple days later and was singing along and some more shit. Let's see. Yeah, I'm at the concert, y'all. I'm at the concert. The same group, like, y'all gonna call me a hypocrite? I'm at the concert, y'all. Hypocrite Berto in the chat. Hypocrite Berto in the chat. Hypocrite Berto in the chat. I'm a hypocrite, bro. I'm a hypocrite. Nigga, if I can't make a joke, I don't want to do this content shit anymore. Again, bro, you literally just clipped me out of context and then tried to use that as a crux from my character. Berto said that grown men can't go to concerts. Okay, brother. Again, lame emotional activity.
I'll just over here letting another grown man tell you what to do. Mind you, you paid to be there.
And it's like, you know, we all know dudes like this where they like think because you're a man or because once you get to a certain age, the only thing you can do is sit.
Again, look how he's doubling down on this. He's literally doubling down like this is how I act. He's literally doubling down that this is my character.
Around and look like stoic and macho and like aura farm all day, right? Never fully allowing themselves to enjoy life. And just like the Andrew Tates, or just insert whatever like
he just compared me to Andrew Tate, y'all. Chat. He just compared, bro. Hold on. He just compared. Hold on, man. He just compared this guy to Andrew Tate. Now again, I don't claim to be no sucker ass nigga. But guys, I'm an entertainer, bro. I'm an entertainer. I'm a content creator. I get on the internet and I tell stories about my life. I react to shit. This guy, he compared me to Andrew Tate.
So I keep swiping left until
The guy that was telling Tinder stories and getting catfished by, big women.
minutes go by and I'm just in the car waiting, caught up in my thoughts. That's a long time to just be sitting in the car waiting for someone that you've never met before, and she's kind of a love interest of yours. You feel me? So I'm just kind of in that bitch like, I don't know what to expect. Boom, the front door opens, my nigga.
Animator, by the way. I draw pictures on the internet. Animator, by the way. I draw pictures on the internet for a living.
And Jada's fucking fat.
Yeah, I got catfished by a fat girl. I got on the internet and told this story. He compared that guy to Andrew Tate. He compared this guy to Andrew Tate. He compared this guy to Andrew Tate.
Oh,
My best friend took my girlfriend. Is Andrew Tate on the internet talking about times where he got cucked by his best friend?
just gonna leave without me?
What are you talking about? Kevin gets in the car while I'm driving away is giggling.
So again, I'm not saying that I'm some sucker lame ass dude, because I'm not, because I've grown from my experiences of taking L's in life. But I'm not this toxic masculinity person, bro. I've literally have gotten on the internet and told some of my most embarrassing stories. I still get on here and tell y'all embarrassing situations that I've been in. Bro, I am not to be compared to somebody that literally hates women. I love women. Whatever, bro. Come on.
Masculinity or femininity guru that you know, they love to project their toxic views onto everybody else.
My toxic views, y'all.
And they love to like tell you that you're somehow wrong for feeling how you feel and shame you into feeling how they feel instead. Like I noticed
Is this the opinion of somebody that has toxic views, chat? I've gotten on here. I've been so vulnerable on the internet. Is this when you think about somebody who's toxic on the internet, fresh and fit, Andrew Tate, do you think about this type of content?
They'll look you in your eyes, tell you that they love you, they'll never leave your side, and literally the next day, bro, they'll walk out on your ass. Shit is crazy, bro. Like, I really used to be one of those guys that would like try to push the idea of a relationship in like a more positive light. But man, you could give a woman everything. You could literally start to like change who you are as a person. Happily too. A nigga be dead ass more than happy to like try to become a better person for this woman. Carry the boats, do anything to see her smile. And she'll tell you she loves you.
Nigga, I'm damn near cringing watching this shit. This is a nigga that gets on here and literally, like, I'm be vulnerable as fuck, bruh. I ain't never get on here and tell y'all to be toxic masculinity. This is toxic masculinity? Is this toxic?
This is the biggest life lesson that you've learned. Don't stress. Have goals, but don't stress. Stress kills. There's no point in stressing. Life is gonna give us a lot of hard times anyway. I think sometimes some level of anxiety is good, because having anxiety, being a little bit overthinking about certain situations just means you care, and there's nothing wrong with caring. So instead of connecting anxiety with stress, connect it with the fact that you care and you want to keep excelling and keep being better. But there's no point of stressing and constantly feeding negative, poisonous thoughts into your mind, because it literally does nothing for you. It does nothing. The world's already an evil place. There's already going to be so many people doubting you and going against you. Why would the only thing that you have control over, your thoughts, you're also going to put more poison and negativity into the world? Don't stress, bro. You got it. That's probably...
Yeah, bro. Now again, I'm sure you can find a billion clips of me saying some bullshit, but that's kind of just anybody. That's literally just anybody. But I am not toxic. I don't have a community full of, people that hate women or are trying to, degrade men in any way. Like, all I've ever done is try to uplift young men. All I've ever done is try to give positive feedback to young men, how to navigate relationships. And honestly, I slowly started to step away from that content, because I saw that even when I get on camera and I say things like, oh, don't be overly emotional, brothers. Don't, try to, when I say things like that, I started to realize that some people take it so much to heart that they do kind of start going into that toxic masculinity world. And it's like, bro, I don't want to be the face of that. My first video on YouTube was making skits and doing public interviews and shit. My first animation on my channel was me talking about hiding my bad grades from my mom. So it's like, I didn't want to paint a picture of myself of being the relationship guru guy. I didn't want that to be my image. So that's why I honestly stepped away from some of that relationship content. And I still talk about it here and there because at the end of the day, like, I understand that some of y'all look for that out of me. But again, bro, I'm just speaking my truth. Let's get back into, I'm doing a lot of yapping. This is going to be a long video. So come on, let's go.
A lot throughout his reaction, he went, oh yeah, that's lame, or this is lame.
You know what I'm saying? We always look at that guy like, okay, he didn't put his hands on the girl, right? But it's like, oh, you're lame though. You're lame. This was a lame activity. You just punched you got so emotionally charged up, you punched the wall.
But it's like, Berto, who the fuck are you? Who made you the cool or lame police? I never claimed to be a cool player ass dude.
I never said that you did. I judged you based off of the video that you gave us.
Man, I'm a human with my own emotions and I feel how I feel. Or it's like he'll do this thing where like he's trying to make it seem like he's the older, bigger brother and all this stuff is just high school stuff.
Y'all need to understand, I'm 29 years old. I think Cloud is like 18 or 19. This is starting to sound like some immature little high school baby shit.
But it's like, bro, you can drop the act. If this is quote unquote high schooler stuff, then you're the fucking super senior always in freshman's business. Like, dude, you're trying to make it seem like this is so uncool or so lame. My brother, it's obvious that you were not the coolest guy in high school. You can
just look how hypocritical this is. He tries to paint me as the red toxic pill guy, but then also says in the same sentence that I'm obviously not the coolest guy. Nigga, I don't even need to like answer or rebuttal on whether I think I'm cool or not. I'm just myself, bro. And if you think that I'm cool, cool. If you think that I'm a lame, cool. I don't care. I literally don't care. And I never got on here and said, yo, Alex, you're lame and you're not cool. Dude, I said that the actions that you showed us in the video that you provided is some lame activity and some emotional activity.
Have tattoos and muscles and spout out all these, toxic
And see, you see how, so now he's trying to use the fact that I have tattoos and muscles, that it's like some type of mask that I'm trying to put on for the internet. Oh, I only have tattoos and muscles because I want to act like I'm cool.
Spout out all these, toxic masculinity views, but like you can just be you, Berto, is what I'm trying to say. You don't have to keep acting like what you think a man is supposed to be or how you feel as though a man is supposed to move, because it's obvious that's what you're doing, because your points even contradicted themselves. For you to say it's lame for somebody like me to be moving in my truth, publicly standing up for myself and trying to spread awareness, and you say that's wrong or high school.
I never said that. I never said that. I never said that. Let's go back to what I said. Let's go back to what I said. Let's go back to what I said. Again, this is a long video. I'm not gonna rebuttal every little point that he has because we're gonna be here for forever. But I never said that.
Like he might have dubbed you right here. But come on, man. You just asked him to get paid on the 28th and only one day went by. And you over here showing us screenshots talking about he ignored you. Hold on, man.
That's what I said. I didn't say that Cloud did not do you wrong. What I said was, you said that Cloud scammed you and he ignored you. And in your video that we're reacting to, not Cloud's video, your video, we have screenshots. We'll look at it again, where you said Cloud ignored you, but he responded to you the very next day. 1 day went by. 1 day went by. And you said that Cloud ignored you. So it's like when I in that clip say, damn, bro, I think you're being a little bit emotional. Am I wrong for saying that I think you're being a little bit emotional for letting just 1 day go by and then being like, yo, bro, this guy's ignoring me because 24 hours passed. That is the definition of emotional, gang. That's emotional shit.
childish, then to your same standard of what is cool, what is lame, what is childish, wouldn't you be a childish, lame ass nigga? Because with your logic, as a grown ass 30-year-old man,
You telling me as a grown ass man?
why are you projecting your masculinity beliefs to a bunch of 20-year-olds? Why are you trying to little bro 20-year-olds? Why are you
So adults shouldn't give advice anymore, essentially. Like, it sounds cool in your brain, I'm sure. Why would you as an elder talk to your your younger peers and give them advice? Why would you do that? Oh, I mean, now if you don't want my advice, that's cool, but nigga, what do you mean? What do you mean?
trying to tell 20-year-olds they're wrong for doing them?
I'm 29 years old.
As a grown-ass man, why are you fake stroking your dick live at 30 years old?
Now he's just hanging his shit. Hanging his shit. Mid-vid. Hang. I'm 29 years old.
As a grown-ass man, why are you going live with random girls off the street asking them what kind of porn they like to watch and drinking?
Oh, so you be watching?
I do.
So you're a gooner?
Okay, so look, let's address that. Again, bro, you're reaching, gang. You're reaching so bad. I did a challenge on my channel. Some of y'all might have seen it. Some of y'all may have not seen it. Where I brought a girl on stream. It was a blind date. We met for the first time. And you are clipping some shit out of context, making it seem like I made a video asking her about what she likes to goon to. Nigga, we did a truth or drink challenge. Where we were drawing random cards. And one of the questions in the video, YouTube, welcome back to, is why she answered the way she answered. Okay? So it's like, you making it seem like I literally just asked her that for no reason is crazy.
Let the person to your left slap your face or...
Look at the cards, y'all. Look at the cards. This is what we were doing. And I'm not going to skim through this entire video trying to like find the exact part. Y'all could do that on your own time. But you can clearly see that we were doing a challenge. I was making content for my community and he's making it seem like so what? So what if I grabbed a random girl off the street and made content with her for my community to enjoy? It doesn't matter. That wasn't the premise of the video. I wasn't just asking a random girl what the fuck she goons to or some shit. Like, nigga, I was making content.
Hold on, man. You might be being.
Oh shit, I'm clicking the wrong shit. So let's clear that up.
No. But I'm like...
I'm 29 years old.
No.
So when you're watching corn, like, what type of like corn are you into? Again, just trying to victimize my age. I can't have conversations anymore because I'm 29, I guess.
I'm 29 years old.
Matter of fact, your whole career is literally just sitting at a desk all day, reacting to other people's drama and gossiping about it, like a quote unquote girl, right? In which, by the way, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with this. You should be able to have...
Then why are you saying it? And again, it's like people like this, it's like they're trying to make it seem, you're trying to make it seem as if it's a problem. But then right after, but I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. Like, then why did you say it? Yes, I make reaction videos. What the fuck?
And do whatever it is that you want to do. But I'm saying with his logic, with his hyper masculine views of how he feels men should act, he would be a lame bitch whole ass nigga that he's trying to make me or Cloud out to be. So it feels like, cause yes, Berto, I as a young man like to talk about my feelings. I'm very in touch with my
Me too. I talk about my feelings on stream all the time.
feelings. It feels like you're just defending a guy either for connection or just because you don't like what I represent, a version of masculinity that you are not privy to. Because I wish I could have heard the way that this man was glazing Cloud. Like,
you're a young king, you got a big empire, a lot of people are looking up to you, you're paying a lot of people, bro.
like I ain't even gonna lie, I'm starting to
Okay, so boom, these are just some of the points that I have to get off because I wrote them down. So he said right there that I was just glazing Cloud. Meanwhile, at that particular point, I was actually agreeing with you, Alex. And this also shows how emotional you are. I was agreeing with you, Alex. Yes, I was bigging up Cloud because I was giving him some advice. But the point is, I was saying, yo, Cloud, You are a young king. You have a big platform. You can't treat people like this.
Is an equal. I never see myself and anybody else that works with people. Always see yourself as an equal. Do not let nobody make you feel like they're above you, because the moment you put them above you, you're gonna stay there. But yeah, this was like one of the first instances.
I mean, I'm not mad at that. I mean, again, you know, got to keep that ego in check, which I'm not saying he has an ego, but like at the end of the day, as a content creator and in this space, you definitely should keep yourself as equal. Never, I feel like you should be doing that in life. If you are working a regular job, literally, like you're at the desk working a regular job, remember that business or establishment, if all you niggas quit, that business or establishment fails. So
mind you, I'm talking about him. I'm talking about him right now in a positive light. Yes, you are an editor. That means you are an employee to the business. And without the employees to the business fails. So I'm over here bigging you up, but it's like you can't even listen past my criticism, because when I called you emotional or said that you were acting like a bitch, you just seen red. You just literally seen red. You stopped listening. As soon as you heard emotional and bitch, you just saw red. Which, again, is another quality of being an emotional young man, brother. I'm over here breaking this shit down, being neutral as fuck, but you can't even hear what I'm saying because you're too emotional.
Feel like you're on Cloud's payroll. Like, I know how a dude talks whenever he's on Cloud's payroll. Like, y'all saw the way his assistant was talking crazy. I'm starting to feel like Berto's on Cloud's payroll. No cap. Berto did also say in that reaction, if I remember correctly, he said something like he still, at his size, he still helps and edits for other creators.
I edit for people right now. So, but it's just the difference is I make my own money off of social media too.
So I'm starting to feel like Cloud is helping him pay his rent, bro. He must be editing for Cloud or something like that, the way he was glazing it.
I do not edit for Cloud. Again, just if you don't want to take my word for it, good. But it is what it is. I have an editing business. I have other creators that I help manage. And I'm just going to leave it at that because I don't feel the need to have to dive any deeper into that. I don't edit for Cloud. Cloud is strictly a friend that I have a growing relationship with as friends, and we are content creator peers. Our audience enjoy each other's content. So that's that. I don't edit for Cloud. Mind you, I just did in this video, I gave Cloud a lot of criticism. So it just is what it is.
Because it's like, how do you say that it would have been nice if Cloud would have standed up for me in the Florida vacation trip?
I'm all for if Cloud did stick up for you. That would have been cool. That's some cool shit where it's like, oh damn, my dog's sticking up for me. But you don't walk around with don't put these type of expectations on other people, bro. As a man, straight up, this is just some real big brother advice. I'm 29 years old.
If you invite one of
again, I'm done going back because I kind of want to get over with this. My chat's ready to move on to the next thing. But so I'm not gonna, y'all just gonna have to take my word for this shit, bro. I've already went back and forth a couple of times and exposed things a couple of times. Look, Alex, I'm not here to shit on you, bro, but you're taking the L here, bro. You know, I know that at the end of the day, we can't make everybody happy. I know that some people are going to not watch my video. Some people are going to not watch your video, and everyone's going to run with their own narrative. But at the end of the day, bro, I never did anything wrong to you. You don't know me. I don't know you. I did not call you out of your character. I don't know you. I don't know your character. All I did was react to a video and give my constructive criticism on both ends.
Of your friends out to a trip, and your friend only knows you and doesn't know the rest of the group, and that one person is influencing the whole group to be weird and awkward and make you feel like you shouldn't be allowed to be there because of what one person has going on with their own shit, and you don't say something, you're a bad friend. It's not no
nigga. First of all, you can't even utter the word "you're a bad friend." because you have you literally expose yourself taking screenshots to try and expose things that Cloud has told you in private. Like, you literally can't say that. And then for context, again, I'm done doing the back and forth shit. He's talking about, because in his video, he explained that situation. And he explained that situation where he felt uncomfortable. Mind you, it was a girl. It was some girl that he didn't want to pay groceries for, and she got mad at him because he didn't want to pay for the groceries. And then he was so upset that he felt like he couldn't sleep there or some shit. I was just like, brother. I was like, young man, that's some hoe ass shit, bro. You gonna let this little girl ruin your goddamn trip or vacation and then blame it on Cloud or be mad at Cloud because he didn't stick up for you? Nigga, no, you cannot expect nobody to stick up for you, bro. And if Cloud was supposed to stick up for you and he didn't, so what, nigga? What are you gonna do about it? That is some real man advice. As a man, you need to stick up for yourself. Nobody else gonna stick up for you except maybe your mama, nigga. Okay? And you keep trying to paint the grown ass man thing on me or 29 years old thing on me. It's like, bro, I'm not saying anything that's wrong. I'm not saying anything that's crazy. Stick up for yourself. Cloud is another young man. He's the same age as you. A little bit older, a little bit younger, whatever. It doesn't matter. Why are you looking at him to defend you? Stick up for yourself, nigga. If I had a son and he came back and told me this, I'd smack him upside his head like, nigga, what type of bullshit you telling me right now, son?
That would be cool. No, you're just a bad friend. Because don't put me in a situation where I have to check somebody that I don't even know. Especially whenever you're bridging the gap between a connection. That doesn't make me sensitive or too soft. That makes me human. But y'all have just been conditioned because of your own views of what a man is or how people should treat y'all, that you've been conditioned to accept shitty treatment from people. So you expect...
Look at this. You see this clip? All right, this might be one because it's actually funny. He's trying to show this again to paint picture on my character. But this is just, again, another clip that is supposed to be a joke. All women should lie about their body count. I don't actually believe that, bruh. I am a content creator that was making a fucking joke. Maybe you find it funny, maybe you don't.
Y'all be talking about how girls lie about their body count, but me personally, I feel like I'd rather it be that way. Because what's worse than a woman lying about her body count is a woman that tells the truth. I remember being fresh out of high school. I was probably 19, 18 or some shit like that. And I was dating this girl who, I'm not gonna lie, she was textbook thought, bro. Textbook hoe. Not even one of them sneaky ones that try to keep it low key. She was one of them girls, if you brought it up to the homies and was like, oh, I'm dating Sarah, they gonna look at you like, damn, you dating Sarah? Like this Sarah? That's your girl? If you tell your homies about your girl and they hit you with one of those, bro, you're dealing with a D1 goer. But anyways, it's like our second, third date. And you know, I'm feeling good because Sarah at the time was probably the most attractive girl that I had ever been with. And if you know anything about dealing with your first baddie, your ass will ignore all the red flags. You walking into that love shit like Stevie Wonder. And I'm not even sure how the conversation came up, but we ended up talking about body count. So within context of the conversation, you know, I fixed myself up to ask her,
what's your body count?
Brother, she proceeds to tell me,
I don't want to tell you because you might look at me different.
What? I might look at you different? Just tell me 2 or 3, gang. Would I have thought you were lying? Sure. But you know how niggas do? We gonna lie to ourselves. Oh, she telling the truth, man. Now I'm here doing mental gymnastics about why you would even say something like that to me. Why would I look at you different? I would have had so much more peace of mind if she would have just lied. I deadass would have been telling myself, oh man, she seems like a nice girl. All that other bullshit that I'm hearing about her from my homies, them just shits just gotta be rumors. They don't really know her like I do. But fuck, now I'm over here dealing with fucking mental warfare because she talking about I'ma look at her different. Please just spare me the mental warfare. I don't need that. You know how hard it is to accept that your girlfriend is the neighborhood cat? And what happens next is even crazier. I'm looking at her dead in her face, and I'm not gonna lie, I simped up so fast. I'm talking about, oh, I'm not gonna look at you different. What's in the past is in the past. You're here with me now, you know what I'm saying? Let's focus on the future. Your past doesn't define you. Yeah. I ask her to tell me the number. She tells me to guess. I say 3. She shakes her head. I say 4. She shakes her head.
5, 6, 7, 8.
She's shaking her fucking head. Jesus Christ, I just stopped counting my nigga and changed the fucking subject. Again, literally a joke. A real story. A real story. True story. But look at what's happening here. Again, y'all, I'm a content creator, and the reason I had to play that whole clip is because you can understand it's a joke. I'm literally telling a joke. It's captioned, all women should lie about their body count. And now he's using it as B-roll in his video to say that I'm misogynistic and I'm red pill and I hate women or some shit, or like I hate men should not be emotional. Nigga, I just showed you guys the clip. If you don't think that's funny, cool. Maybe I'm not fucking funny. I don't know. But at the end of the day, there are literally no correlations, chat. There's literally no correlations. Because you don't have a sense of humor, or you can't sense a sense of humor. That's not my fault, brother. And the pink polos are out of style. Yeah, I know I'm old, but this isn't hard. I've been thinking about saying that the whole video, but, you know, I was trying to keep my composure and, you know, not make fun of your fit. But don't be mad because I'm 29 years old. I still dress better than you, bro. All right, my bad. I had to get that off.
Need to allow people to treat me shitty as well too. It's why he was so uncomfortable with me saying I have a big ego.
Facts.
Or saying
It's just not even polo. It's Aeropostale. Damn, nasty work.
Glazing myself too much.
This nigga's feeling himself. W self-glazed in the beginning, a little bit more self-glazed in the third quarter. Now he's just hanging his shit. Mid-vid, hang. Relax, brother.
Of course you think that because you think I'm not allowed to say how I feel, be soft-spoken, and still be a man that talks about himself and is very confident and speaks highly of himself. I put in the work. I know who I am. I'm allowed to talk how I want about me. I didn't say I was a better human than anybody. But again, it's just like what I was saying with Cloud. People only feel comfortable with you basically whenever you're shrinking yourself. Everybody's always cool with you whenever you're quiet, you're humble, and you're not saying nothing, right? Just like Cloud. He was always cool with me. He was always quick to respond whenever he needed advice. He was always quick to respond and, you know, quick in communication whenever I was like, yo, I just finished this video. Whenever, you know, he needed a video edited. Anytime he asked me for something and we were talking, communication was always quick. But the moment that I said, yo, can I get paid? That's whenever there's 12 hours or it's taking a day sometimes.
But y'all gotta lock in with me.
Same thing with Florida. It was cool whenever I was shrinking and basically I didn't have any needs and I was just there in support of other people. But the moment that I had a need and I kept telling them, yo, this is making me uncomfortable. I don't know what's going on, but like, y'all gotta figure this out. Now it's a problem. Now I'm being unruly. Now I'm being too emotional. So to me, a lot of Berto's points were irrelevant. Try to say these things about me being too emotional or trying to say that, you know, I'm not allowed to be confident in myself is insane. Because, and I get it too, Berto, like you're probably not confident in yourself. Like it makes sense why you.
Wait, oh, actually, this is one of my favorite parts. Listen to this, chat. He says that I'm not confident. Listen.
Too, Berto, like you're probably not confident in yourself. Like it makes sense why you, outside of all your peers who put their faces in their thumbnails, you don't put your face in your thumbnails anymore because you're not.
I'm not confident because I don't put my face in my thumbnails, gang. Listen, man. The level of reaching that you are going with. Look, if you must know, the reason I don't put my face in my thumbnails is because, for whatever reason, my videos do better when I don't put my face in my thumbnails, gang. For all my content creators that names will be mentioned, you guys have nothing to do with this shit. So forgive me. Is Tommy NFG not a confident creator because he doesn't put his face in his thumbnails? Would y'all say that? Would y'all say that? Is that an opinion that y'all would have? Is Penguins, one of the biggest creators on YouTube, who very frequently doesn't put his face in his thumbnails, is he not a confident creator because of that? 17 million subscribers, by the way. Should I keep going? Who's another one? One of my good friends. Maury. 2 million subscribers on YouTube. Is he a non-confident man because he doesn't put his face in his thumbnails? I ain't gonna lie, man. You niggas are unconfident as fuck. Oh, wait, hold on. My good friend, my close friend, my brother. This is actually my brother. Somebody that I deal with every day. If we go to Dior's old videos when he was posting content like this, his biggest videos at that, was he not confident because he didn't put his face in his thumbnails? Holy fucking reach, yo. Listen, bro. The reason I don't put my face in my thumbnails is because I fucking realized that my videos do better when I don't put my face in my thumbnails. That's it. I don't care. I don't care whether it was my face, my fucking fist, my foot. I'm a YouTuber. I want to get more views. And if that's weird or not confident, so be it. Holy.
Confident enough to think that you can average the same views with your face. But you know, that doesn't mean you have to make me feel bad because I'm confident in myself. I'm gonna put my face in my thumbnails. I made the work. Which
You
again,
probably need to stop, bro. Like, respectfully. Your thumbnails are really bad. And I'm not trying to like this is some actual feedback, brother. Your thumbnails are bad. Your thumbnails are really bad. This is not appealing to look at, and you probably should switch it up. You probably should switch it up because your only videos to do semi-good. Well, no, it looks like you have some, so maybe, well, what I can't, look, I'm giving them YouTube advice right now. Whenever you're doing this color yourself shit, that shit is not working. It's not appealing to look at. I wouldn't click on this video. Again, your biggest video on your channel right now is when you tried to expose Cloud. So, and it looks like you exposing me is starting to get up there. So, but honestly, if you really wanted to go viral and you really wanted to like make this shit pop off, a different thumbnail would probably get you more views, gang. I'm not gonna lie. A different video probably would get you way more views. I mean, a different thumbnail, because these thumbnails are bad, really bad. I'm just being honest. But again, you got it, brother. We're not confident because my face is on the thumbnail.
again, let me clarify. There's nothing wrong with how he lives his life or what he wants to do. But what I'm saying is there is a problem with trying to project.
I spent 2 hours on this nigga. I know. I've given him way too much time, honestly. But again, forgive me. I really probably should have just did this off stream, more scripted, edited. But it's just like, I almost didn't even want to give him that satisfaction. But now I'm giving him 2 hours of my time. So it is what it is. But come on. We almost done, bruh.
That on me, a young man that didn't do anything to you. But see, y'all boys, I'm gonna tell y'all something that Berto's parents obviously did not tell him.
And don't bring up my fucking parents. I ain't bring up your parents. You see, and you notice he been doing this the whole video, just bringing up shit about me. Bringing up shit about me. You don't know me, nigga. You don't know shit about me, bro. So respectfully, young man, don't bring up my parents. I ain't bring up your parents. I ain't talk about your parents. I ain't talk about your family. I ain't talk about nothing about your personal life. You done aired out. You done aired out shit that's not true. You done aired out personal shit. Don't bring up my parents, gang. You don't know nothing about my parents. Okay?
Nothing wrong with showing emotions. There's nothing wrong with showing how you feel. There's nothing wrong with wearing your heart on sleeves at different points in time. The only place I went wrong, and I hope y'all can learn from, is doing that with the wrong people. It's not that you're wrong, you're just in environments that can't see that. So honestly, I'm not surprised that he responded like this, because just like Cloud, they love to minimize things that they can't make sense of or that they're not comfortable seeing. So honestly, I just feel like this response is just more of a showing of his character, you know what I mean? Honestly, don't be surprised if a bunch of other insert your favorite creators or random creators just start coming out and defending him the same way that Berto did, you know? Because there's a lot of people in this industry that, like I said, they come across as quote unquote good people, but behind the scenes, they're just as shady as Cloud, bro, and Berto. But anyways, yeah, that's the video. I just want to...
Just as shady as Cloud and Berto. Look, man. At the end of the day, I hope that I stayed true to what I said. My goal here was not to rip this guy down or tear him down. I think this situation will blow over, Alex, and you know, maybe in like a year or two, nobody will remember that you did this, and you can literally have a great content creator career. Definitely change your thumbnails, brother. And just learn how to take constructive criticism. Like, you're gonna beef with everybody on YouTube that has an opinion about you. It's crazy. I didn't disrespect you, bro. I really didn't. And I do take accountability. Like I said, if there is a vid clip of me saying, "You, Alex, are a bitch," if I said that, I'm sorry, genuinely, because I don't know you. But I definitely said multiple times that you're acting like one and you're being very emotional. And I feel like this entire video was a demonstration that I was 100% right. But you're young, bro. Honestly, at 19, 20, 21, I was a lot more emotional too. And, you know, you'll figure that shit out. As far as Cloud, I already made a video addressing Cloud. We're going to react to the next one of Cloud responding back to you now. And, yeah, we'll end it here. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Where you at, family? Know it's a long video. And anybody that is, you know, has any questions about my character, I always tell y'all over and over again, take this shit with a grain of salt, bro, because one video about me or about the next person or even anybody that we react to, I tell you guys this all the time. I can't say it every fucking time, but I try to, you know, you have to take this internet stuff with a grain of salt, bro, because just one clip or one bad situation doesn't necessarily represent somebody's entire character. Okay? And just because you messed up, that doesn't mean that you're a terrible person. And a lot of y'all are watching from your seats, and it's easy to point and judge people from your seat. But the reality is, if your life was recorded and if your life was being put on the internet and everybody was pointing and criticizing you for every little thing that you do, I mean, you wouldn't feel so great too. Just because you messed up, now you're a bad person. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, I'm literally telling you this as a reactor. I react to a lot of shit. I say a lot of shit. I give a lot of criticism. And I'm not afraid of criticism. Alex decided to criticize me. I'm criticizing it back. Because I didn't agree with nothing he said. So, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Where you at, family? Join the Twitch stream so you never miss a live reaction. If you're watching on YouTube, link in the description.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look sweet.